Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Banished. And in today's episode, I think we're going into the nether. If we can. I need netherrack so that I can make nether bricks, and I need nether quartz as well. And even though we spawned initially in a biome that was very nether-like, I cannot for the life of me seem to find it again. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to make another portal, and we'll just make that work. Well, so hopefully the nether is still in this mod pack. I'm not entirely sure that it even is, but we're going to try it and find out. So let's find out here. If I go... Let's just clear a little bit of a space here. And just for the sake of symmetry, I'm going to make a 3-wide nether portal. Oh. Put a light back up. There we go. And let's go ahead and put that in. And... looks like there is no nether in this mod pack. Well, that's really unfortunate. Okay, well, looks like I'm off to try and find that biome that we initially spawned in, because that's the only way that I'm going to be able to get what I need. Bear with me one moment, guys. I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, guys, I am back, and look what I found. I found the nether, I found a phantom. I hear you. There you are. Go away. Leave me alone. And I found the original spawn portal. So, pretty cool. This means that I can get everything that I need. All the netherrack, all the nether quartz, all that kind of good stuff. So that's what I'm going to do, is just gather a huge quantity of nether quartz. Ooh. I'm actually a little bit low on space at the moment. That's all right. I'll get to gathering, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I've got plenty of stuff to take back with me, so I'm going to use the recall spell, and look at that. We are already right back home. That might be my new favorite spell. Like, it's just so useful. Anyway, I'm going to start throwing my netherrack at this furnace right here to turn it into nether brick, because that's the real reason I need it. And then, I think I'm going to get some stuff organized as well, and then I'll come back to you. Alright, guys, I am back. So, couple things. First of all, I have a decent number of these quests that I can reclaim. There we go. And then, we're also going to go into... Is it matter conversion? No. We're going to go into Botania. Here we go. And I did make myself a mana tablet, which is stored in the chest over there. So I'm going to go ahead and claim this reward right here. And we'll put that away as well. That's going to come in handy for when we eventually move to a new base, because I have a plan for that coming to a YouTube channel near you. Now, as far as the nether brick goes, the reason we need that is essentially for Ars Magica. And I did some research and some looking up of things. Where is the... Is it upstairs? It must be upstairs. One second here. And I figured out what I was doing wrong with the spells, and you were all probably face-palming wildly. I have been pre-recording the episode, so I haven't seen the comments on that one yet. But anyway, so what we need to do is make ourselves... where is it? Here we go, the crafting altar. And in order to do that, it's a multi-block structure made with a whole bunch of different stuff. And one of the things I can use is nether brick. So that's what we're going to use all that lovely nether brick that we just got for. And I'm making more as we go, so just kind of keep that in mind. But I'm going to need a pretty solid amount of it. The other thing that I'm going to need is a spot to put it. And I'm kind of thinking that right here is actually a pretty good spot for now. I will probably tear that up in the near future. But for now, let's go ahead and take the ceiling out of here, because it is higher than the ceiling is. So if I leave this ceiling in place, it's not going to work so well. So we'll just tear this up. There we go. And I don't actually know, how high does this thing have to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 5 is the space that I'm going to need for this. So I suppose we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll come out to about here. And then we can do a little bit of this kind of stuff. And that's going to have to go. And I'll put that light right there instead. Hopefully there are no spawnable areas. But let's go ahead and start laying this down. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you... Actually, no, that did need to go there. There we go. That's way too big. Why don't we do this? Let's scoot it up against the corner a little bit more. So it'll be like this instead. And then that'll be the center. And that way it's kind of off to the side. Everything's kind of a little cramped, but that's okay. Then we need to go here and like this, if I recall anyway. And I think these torches, or these mage lights, might get in the way here. That's okay. So we've got layer 2. And I'm going to need this lectern, which I'll put right here. And then this lever, which is going to go, if I remember correctly, right here. Is that right? Yes. Okay. And then we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then I'm going to need some nether brick stairs as well. So let's see how many more of these are done. Not as many as I was hoping. Cook faster. Cook faster. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do that. And that. And I don't need that many stairs, but I need... Let's see. Let's find out how many stairs do I actually need. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8. So 12 stairs altogether. That's actually relatively doable. So there we go. And then for the other material, I'm going to use redstone blocks because I have a lot of them and I don't really have anything else I need to use redstone on. And I can find more redstone relatively easily. So we'll put a redstone block there. We're going to grab these magic walls and go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, like that. And then that goes there, and that goes there like this. And then let's see. On top of... Yeah, then we put a redstone block there, 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 and there. And I don't know how easily I can build the rest of this. I think we'll be okay though. Is it? Let's just check one more time. Okay, so then we go... Oh, nope. Nope. You go there, there, and... there. See, this is why I'm thinking I need to move. I'm actually thinking of moving into that, like, super dungeon that we found a couple episodes ago. And the reason for that is because there's a ton of space, and a lot of it is just unused space. And I kind of feel like right now everything I'm doing, I'm just really, really cramped and crowded, and it's just not working all that well. There we go. I think that should now be good. It's so big and so bulky and okay. And then we put that there, and now this should all work, I think. And I believe that there was a quest in this one, in Creative Magic. No, maybe not. Okay, well, that's fine. In the meantime, I guess there wasn't actually a quest for it, but that's okay. So let's find some options here. Utility. I'm a big fan of utility, personally. We got Dig, Light, Binding, Wizard's Autumn. Ooh, Place Block. That could actually be really useful. That'd be like... yeah, we'll do that. Light is always good. Feather Touch. I have a feeling that's like a Silk Touch. Mining Power. Okay, so we have a few options here. Oh, I didn't want to learn that one, but that's okay. Okay, so Mining Power, Harvest Plants, Plow, Binding, Disarm. There's all sorts of goodies in here. But I think for now, we're okay. So let's grab... I thought I had a book in here that was not... okay, whatever. We'll make a new one. So we're going to come here. We're going to drop the book in Quill. Oh, it's already in here. There we go. So let's go touch to here. And then we're going to go dig. No, not dig. Dig. Why is this not working? Oh, there we go. Feather Touch. And it won't let me dig. Maybe it'll let me do that. Touch, Feather Touch, and Mining Power. I was hoping it would go dig, but... that's okay. And... dig over here? 1 second. Touch. Dig. Let me see if I can figure out what I'm doing wrong here, guys. I'll be right back with you. Alright, guys. I am back. I think I got it figured out. So, we go touch, dig. There we go. And then I'm going to go Mining Power and Feather Touch. So essentially this is going to be a Silk Touch enchantment that will also allow me to mine obsidian. And that should be pretty helpful. Silk Touch. We'll say Silky Dig. We'll call it Silky Dig. Oh, wait. Name goes here. Here we go. Silky Dig. And there we go. And now we have this. So now we can put that. And if we right-click it, we've only got the one shape group. And it's Power, Feather Touch. So here's the stuff that I'm going to need. Quite a lot of it. So let me get some of this stuff together, guys. And I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, I am back, and it looks like some of this stuff I'm not actually going to be able to get just yet, so we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a different spell, because I still want to get to this, and we're going to go Projectile, and then we're going to go Magic Damage, and actually let's go Fire Damage, and that should be enough, and this will just call Fireball 1. There we go. And that should have a much easier list of components. So a rune, dust, arrow, snowball, red rune, flint and steel. Okay, all of those things we should be able to get relatively easy. Also, I should probably mention, once again, you were all probably face-palming horribly as I did the snow, and failed to create it because I wasn't using a shovel on the snow, which is what you have to do. So that was dumb of me, but anyway, that was last episode. So I'm going to need a red rune and a blank rune. Okay. We have runes right here. And do I have any red flowers? Anything red that I can... Doesn't appear so. Okay. I'll grab some bone meal and I'll see if I can get some. Let me gather some stuff here, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I am back, and I think we are ready to make everything. So I'm going to put this book on here, and then I'm going to throw in a blank rune, and then it's going to tell me what to throw in next. So we throw in a dust, we throw in an arrow, we throw in a snowball, we throw in a red rune, throw in a flint and steel, throw in another Vintium dust, and then throw in the spell parchment, and there we go. We now have a spell. And when I right-click it for the first time, it's going to ask me what I want it to look like. So I'm going to go... I'm thinking this one right here. And... is that... Yeah, we'll go that one. So now when I use it, it shoots fireball. And it doesn't use a huge amount of mana. And I want to find something to try it out on. So I'm going to try and find some nasties and critters and stuff. I think there might be a couple up here. Hiding? Anyone? Anybody? Come out wherever you are. It's all in the name of science. Not seeing anything nasty at the moment. Let's head... oh, there's one. Oh, wow. They're all over the place in there. It's a veritable infestation. That fireball seems to work pretty well, though. I'm not entirely sure that it's better than my other stuff, but it's not bad. It's not too bad. I'll have to experiment with that a little bit more. But for now, I'm going to head back down, and I want to dive into the next thing that we needed the nether brick for. So let me just get some stuff together for that, guys, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, guys, I am back, and I am well on my way to getting this right here, the Jaded Amaranthus. So, the last thing that I'm going to need is the Rune of Spring, and I am going to need a couple of saplings for that. I did already go ahead and make the other runes that I needed. So let's just grab these. And let's take a look at that one more time. It was the Rune of Fire, which I already made. The Rune of Water, which I already made. And then we need the Rune of Spring, which also needs a piece of wheat. I'll just grab you. And let's see here. So we go wheat. We go one of you. We go one of you. We go... what else goes into that? 3 saplings. So 1, 2, 3. And then I need one of these redstone roots, which is just grass and redstone. And I don't want to be in... what am I missing? Am I missing something for this? Oh, let's do this. Let's start that over. I derped it up. I was jumping the gun. So you to there. And let's try this again. So for this, wheat, one of the other 2 runes, and 3 saplings. So wheat, 1, 2, 3 saplings, 1 of you, and 1 of you. There we go. Now it's working towards the rune of spring. And as you can see, we got plenty of mana, so this is good. And once that gets there, oh, that's actually going pretty quick, I must say. Very happy with that. I'll probably feed the Endo Flames a couple more coal after this episode is over. But then we'll just throw a Living Rock on top, right-click with the wand, and there we go, Rune of Spring. So now we should have everything we need to make the Jaded Amaranthus, which is very, very good, because that, I always do that, because that is going to allow me to get more of the Botania flowers. It'll just keep growing them and growing them and growing them. So let me get everything together for that, guys, and I'll come right back. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I've got everything right here that I need to make the Jaded Amaranthus. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Throw in the seed. There it is. That is awesome. That means if we put this down, like, say, right here, we're going to start seeing Botania flowers popping up everywhere. Yep, all over this whole area. So, I'm going to let this go for a while, guys, and I will have a pretty substantial amount of these Botania flowers, and that's good, because that's exactly what I need, so that I can build up my repertoire and start getting into some of the really cool stuff, some of the gear and things like that that Botania can give you. But guys, I think that is going to do it for me. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.